Now, TLS, as you've heard already, stands for Theory of Constraints, Lean, Six Sigma. And there's way too many words there, so we had to have an acronym. Now, what is it? TLS is an integrated approach to continuous improvement. The core idea is to make continuous improvement a profit center. So many times when we do continuous improvement programs, what we do is we set up an organization and it's a cost center. It's also a systematic approach to improvement. And that approach contains a process of project governance, strategic deployment of continuous improvement efforts, and an alignment with the organizational goals and strategy of the organization. Now, that's aside from the tools, which I'll talk about in a minute. The idea is that TLS supports different situations with specific tools for that situation. So a hammer for a nail, a screwdriver for a screw, a pencil for a design. He had 22 plants implement implement Lean, implement Six Sigma, and implement TLS. 6 of the 22 implemented TLS. The design, the experiment ran for 2.5 years, and roughly 200 projects were completed in that 2.5 years. And what we see here is that those plants that use TLS returned almost 4 times more to the bottom line than those plants using Lean or Six Sigma alone. In fact, 89% of the benefit that the company received from continuous improvement efforts in that 2.5 years came from those 6 plants. 90% of the benefit. The thing that I want you to think about is continuous improvement as a culture change. But that culture change isn't about training a bunch of people. The culture change is about leadership and about driving results that matter. So, to summarize, what does TLS do? Fast, significant improvements. Big improvements. Improvements that matter. People will have the tools to own and manage their own processes. So rather than create an elite, the green belts and the black belts, what we do is we equip the people who are in the process to manage and run their own process. And we create a culture of continuous improvement where improvement isn't something that happens when we do a Kaizen blitz or when something crashes. Continuous improvement is just that, continuous improvement. TLS will give you significant progress towards world-class with 0 capital investment. You do not need an AFE to do this. You just need to use your head and use the tools that you already have in a different way. Remember, progress is not about how great I am, but progress is about how great my process is.